Howdy ho, everybody. I am Donut, and I am here with...
Thermates.
I have seen South Park up to season 20-something. He is watching it blind for the first time. This is season 3, episode 1, Rainforest, Shmainforest.
Oh boy.
Did I say that right? Rainforest, Shmainforest. Okay, I did say it right. Now, everybody's been asking, I've said it in the comments multiple times, but we'll address it on video since we're in season 3 right now. We are watching the movie. The movie will be released full length for free for everybody. I'm not going to put out any edited version. There's just going to be the discussion on YouTube, and then in the description will be a link to the full reaction of the movie. We're doing that after episode 5 of season 3. It comes out a couple days after that episode came out. So that's where we're doing it. Just to let everybody know.
Okay.
All right, after episode 5. Let's jump into this one. Again, if you want to get the full length for this, you can get it for $8 a month on the Patreon, and the rest of South Park. The movie I'm putting out for free because it's a special thing, but everything else is full length tier, $8 a month. You can get the next one early, $4 a month. Go check that out if you want to. Let's get into it.
We are a national choir called Getting Gay with Kids. We're going to do a big tour down in Central America to help save the rainforest, and you can be a part of it.
Kenny McCormick, you speak when you're spoken to! Go ahead.
You see, we take kids from all over the country and put them in a choir where we sing and dance to raise awareness about our vanishing rainforest.
Over 30% of the world's oxygen is made in the rainforest.
So who wants to join the fun?
What if you don't have any rhythm?
Excuse me?
Like my friend Kyle, he's Jewish, so he doesn't have any rhythm. Shut up, fat ass! Choirs suck.
Kyle Bromflowski, you watch your language. Eric Cartman, you be nice to people. Stan Marsh, you mind your manners. Kenny McCormick, you pay attention. Go ahead.
So if anyone is interested in seeing the rainforest and joining our choir, I'll leave information packets up front.
Oh, that's good. We need some more toilet paper.
All right, that does it! I am tired of seeing you in my office, young man. You get sent here every day, Craig.
I know.
Why can't you behave?
I don't know.
What do you have to say for yourself? Well, I tell you what, young man, you're going to be held back a grade if you don't look... Did you just flip me off?
No.
Yes, you did. You just flipped me the bird. Now, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't shape up, okay, and get your head straight... There, you just flipped me off again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. And until you stop flipping people off, you can just go back to the waiting room. Okay? Next.
Okay.
Well. If it isn't Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Eric.
Hey, Craig. Hey, don't flip me off, you son of a bitch.
I think that getting gay with kids is just what you need. I'm going to sign up all 4 of you.
What? You can't do that. Woohoo!
You must be Eric Cartman. I've heard about you. You don't respect nature or other cultures.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'm gonna change the way you think, kiddo.
My name's Kelly. Lenny? Johnny? Oh.
Now we've got a long trip ahead of us, so let's take the opportunity to learn our choreography.
The nightmare begins.
What is this?
My God, dude, look how dirty and crappy everything is.
Eric, Costa Rica is a third world country. These people are much poorer than those in the U.S.
Well, why the hell don't they get jobs? Hey, why don't you people quit slacking off and get a job? What's wrong with you? Go to college.
Eric, sit down!
Look, you gotta be firm with these people or they just slack off and be poor forever, right, Kenny? Hey, maybe that's it, Kenny. Maybe you're Costa Rican, that's why your family's so poor.
Our family isn't poor?
Whoa, dude, look over there. Wow, Costa Rican prostitutes. Hey, look at the prostitutes, you guys. It smells like ass out now.
All right, that does it. Eric Cartman, you respect other cultures this instant.
I wasn't saying anything about their culture. I was just saying their city smells like ass.
Wow, seeing a place like this really makes you appreciate living in America, huh?
You may think that making fun of third world countries is funny, but let
I
me...
don't think it's funny. This place is overcrowded, smelly, and poor. That's not funny. That sucks.
Eric, will you please just keep your mouth shut while we present ourselves to the Costa Rican president?
Why?
Because I'll buy you some ice cream afterwards if you do. Children, do any of you speak Spanish? Don't.
This is random. Really?
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I don't speak any Spanish.
Oh, no problem. Usted es choir de Estados Unidos. Bien.
Oh, the Rainforest.
Yeah, we have a special gift for you. The gift of song.
¿Qué?
All right?
Wow, there's a place that is magical and full of rain. But now it needs help because it is in pain. Cleaning the earth is a mighty big chore. We're spreading awareness like never before. Getting gay with kids is here. Spread the word and bring you cheer. Let's save the rainforest. What do you say? Being an activist is totally gay. Someday if we work hard, boys and girls.
There'll be nothing but rainforest covering the entire world.
Getting gay with kids is here. Spread the word and bring you cheer. Getting gay with kids is here. So save the rainforest, totally gay. It's totally gay.
Oh boy.
I told you Jewish people don't have rhythm. Fuck off, Cartman! No, dude, I think Cartman might actually be right. No, that's a stereotype, dude. Maybe you really don't have any rhythm.
What is the side plot?
These are squirrel monkeys, endangered inhabitants of the rainforest.
Wow, isn't he neat, Lenny?
Bad monkey.
Why?
I'm a sorry
What?
teacher. Tough love.
Beat
There's no
everything with a
bad,
stick.
I say, that's a bad Mitchell Kitty. Now smack him on the head.
And here is a
Has he ever done that?
I'm not sure if he smacked the kitty on the head.
Eric, for God's sake, knock it off!
Respect my
Jeez.
Well, Mr. Pedro, this was a great tour, but I guess we should be heading back. We have a big concert tomorrow, don't we, kids?
Yeah! I'm just as scared of snakes.
Nah, you must remember, this snake is more afraid of us than we are of it.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh,
Really scared of us, all right.
oh gosh.
Jesus Christ, is he dead?
I guess would be yes.
Oh no, God, no, no, don't panic, children.
I think I like you. Yeah, I mean, I think we communicate really well. No, that's not good. No, see, if I start to like you too much, I'm only going to get my heart broken. Because we live on opposite ends of the country. Once this choir tour is over, we'll never see each other again. And that would devastate me. So I can't have any feelings for you. I just can't, Lenny.
Oh, children, the sun is setting. We have to find our way out of here quick. Is everybody still here?
I'm not.
Who's not?
Me.
Benny, will you hold my hand?
It's a really cool
I don't
effect.
want to get emotionally attached, though.
Oh my God, dude! I just saw Tony Danza.
No, you didn't just see Tony Danza, Stanley.
Oh no.
¿Usted no ha visto el coro, no? Bien.
Está bromeando, Maki. Más de 100,000 personas atenderán este evento. Y me dice usted que no tendré a mis chiquitos lindos para que les canten.
Estoy seguro que le garon. No se preocupe. Ovidio. Bien.
You have a bug on your back.
Oh, really? Could you brush it off?
No.
Oh my God! Get it off me! For the love of God, get it off me! Oh my God! Okay, children, we must understand that the insects of the rainforest help the delicate balance of life here.
Rainforest sucks. I want to go home.
Me too.
Can you help us?
¿Qué?
Let me try. We are from America. We are lost and very hungry. Necesito burritos. I don't want a burrito. I want a taco. Supreme. Eat taco. I want pico saladas and mild sauce.
Boys, please, not every Spanish person eats tacos and burritos. That's a stereotype. Children, he wants us to follow him. Oh, thank goodness. I think this ordeal is over.
Oh boy.
We are fighters, just like you. Could you help us get back to San Jose? Oh, I know. Perhaps you would like a gift. Well, we have only one gift to give. The gift of song.
Oh boy.
Wow, there's a place that is magical and full of rain.
Kyle, for
Now
the love
it
of
needs
God,
help
you're the right
because Ben
choreography.
is in pain. Cleaning the earth is a mighty big chore. We're spreading awareness like never before.
Please.
Getting gay with kids is here.
Enough!
Well, we hope that our our gift of song has warmed your hearts.
We're not getting gay with any kids, okay?
Yeah, so
Get out of here before we kill you.
if it's because of the little Jewish boy's choreography,
You white Americans make me sick. You waste food, oil, and everything else because you're so rich, and then you tell the rest of the world to save the rainforest because you like its pretty flowers. Rapido, rapido!
run, children, run!
Oh, Lenny, hold me. No, I can't get attached. Oh, but I do like you. Oh, but you're only going to leave me.
I just noticed they're all still wearing winter outfits. Yeah.
And everyone is here so they can feel good about themselves and act like they aren't the ones responsible for the rainforest peril.
That's right, Bob.
I'm not following this stupid hippie around anymore.
Eric, where are you going?
I'm going this way.
Young man, I am the adult here, and I say you go this way.
Look, you can stay over now, but I'm going over now.
Young man, I have had it.
No. You now, me now. Here you go. And we going home.
Good! You deserve to die, you little bastard!
Goddamn stupid hippie activist. I should be home nestled in the couch with my Mr. Kitty right now watching Fat Abbott cartoons and... Yes, I knew it! I'm safe! Hey, maybe Cartman was right. Yeah, it happened once before.
What are you doing here, little boy?
I was with my class, and we got lost in the rainforest, and I need some food. I'm fading fast.
Lost in the rainforest? Oh, my lord. Where are all the others?
Food! I have to have food!
Oh, my God. Get this child some food, quick.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wing.
Oh boy.
Yanagaba!
Oh
Do not
boy.
be afraid. We are not here to tear down your rainforest. Look how they live in peace with all living things. Gentle, noble. Run for your lives, children!
Holy crap! Jesus Christ!
Run, run, run! No!
What the hell? I'm sinking!
It's quicksand!
Larry, if we make it out of this, I want to be your girlfriend. Even if we do live in different places, I don't care.
Okay, just what the heck is going on here, people? That does it! Goddamn stupid-ass rainforest! This place fucking sucks! I was wrong! Fuck the rainforest! I fucking hate it! I fucking hate it!
Oh, now she figures it out.
Quick, everybody help the children.
Wow! Dude, bulldozers rule!
Come on, let's get you back to civilization.
Hooray! Hooray, children! How did you know where we were?
Your little friend helped me out.
Eric?
What'd you expect, Merv Griffin?
What exactly are you guys doing out here with all this construction equipment?
We're clearing out big sections of the rainforest for a lumber yard.
Really? That's great!
You mean you don't mind?
No! I hate the rainforest. You go right ahead and plow down this whole fucking thing.
That's swell.
Okay, Benny. So in order for our long-distance relationship to work, we'll have to call each other every other day.
Okay, I can do that.
Lenny! No!
Oh my god! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
What? Who? Who killed him?
They did. You know, they're bastards. What? Help him?
Oh! Come on, Benny! Breathe! Breathe, you son of a bitch!
Whoa, dude!
Does everybody remember the new lyrics?
Oh boy.
And
Attitudes, wow! There's a place called the Rainforest that truly sucks ass. Let's knock it all
But they're not
down
singing,
and
it's pre-recorded.
fast.
How does this happen?
Say the Rainforest, but what do you know? You've never been to the Rainforest before. Getting gay with kids is here to tell you things you might not like to hear. You only Fight these causes cause caring sells. All you activists can go fuck yourselves. That was so inspiring.
What a wonderful lesson.
Hard, boys and girls.
There'll be no more rainforest left in the entire
World. Getting gay with kids is here. Spread the word and bring cheer. Getting gay with kids is here. Let's knock down the rainforest. What do you say? It's totally gay. It's totally gay.
Okay, what would you rate that episode?
Give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay, I'll give that one an 8 out of 10. I really like this episode.
Okay.
What was your favorite joke in the episode?
I mean, it has to be Mr. Mackey's
Absolutely.
Spanish quirk.
Being.
There's so much more of a pause as well.
Yeah.
He's really summoning it up.
Oh, so good. I do love runner-up gag. I love just the who's missing and Craig just saying me. it's very Craig. I'll just say that.
Okay.
But okay. Before I get into anything for this episode,
Sure.
How do you feel about this episode?
It felt like it had one joke, and they did in the first minute, and then they stopped.
I mean, what do you mean they stopped?
Like, I mean, I guess not that they stopped, but that
I mean, I would say it definitely kept going.
yeah, I would agree with that. It kept going.
Yeah.
But within the first minute, it was like, okay, I get it. The rainforest is bad. And then, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about the rainforest?
Don't want to visit it, but I think wildlife preservation is important.
Yeah. I will say that Trey and Matt were very, like, anti just environmentalist stuff in general.
Sure.
Since then, they have become almost I don't know necessarily about saying the opposite, but they're definitely, you know, more on that side of things now, and have had episodes in the future that have been a way of, like, trying to retroactively say, like, sorry, we had a lot of episodes that said fuck the world and don't save it and everything. But that said, I do think this episode does, and I think one of their main points about a lot of environmental stuff does still stand strong of why is it us when we're not the problem?
Sure.
Right? The problem is not, we're not going out there cutting down all the goddamn trees in the rainforest. That's not we don't have to save the rainforest. The government should be the one saving the rainforest.
Sure.
And we should be working towards that as opposed to, you know, doing projects of, like, going out to the rainforest to do whatever, blah, blah,
Right.
so and so. Or again, with the rainforest catching fire and people donating towards that, where it's like, no, I think you are an awful person if you personally donate towards something like that.
Okay.
If you are just a citizen and you are donating towards, like, stopping the rainforest from burning, you're a bad person because you're just furthering the problem of the citizens having to fucking deal with it instead of the actual governments having to deal with it.
Okay.
Or, you know, let the millionaires fucking handle it. But yeah, so I think that point still stands, you know? Why do they act like we're bad people for not helping when we're doing such a tiny, like, we're doing bad things for the rainforest. Sure.
Yeah.
There's plenty of, or just, you know, the environment in general. There's plenty of stuff that the average person does that adds up.
Sure.
But even all added up is nowhere near, like, the amount that is caused from industrialized stuff in general.
Sure.
So yeah, I 100% agree with that point. Even if, you know, the overall statement of destroy the rainforest because people get hurt there. I think that's a retarded statement.
Sure.
But yeah, that's my stance on it.
Okay, fair.
I guess you have nothing else to add.
Not really. I mean, is the choir thing a thing that happens as well? Like, specifically joining a pre-recorded choir?
I mean, joining a pre-recorded choir specifically a rainforest thing? I don't know. I mean, like, pre-recorded choirs, yeah.
Okay. Huh. I actually not heard one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's very normal. If if there's a live performance of multiple people, I assume it's pre-recorded.
Okay.
I would have no way of knowing, really, you know? I don't know. They're not going to say, by the way, this is pre-recorded. But I just assume if it's a televised thing, if it's a, you know, for an event, not like it's not like this person is going there to, you know, do something.
Okay.
It's just like, here's an event, and then also we're going to have a singing thing happen.
Okay.
That is, I would say, 90% of the time pre-recorded, I would assume.
Because I'd say it's definitely not the norm here, or like in most of the televised things I've watched.
Really?
Like, there's definitely backing tracks, like, you know, at the chorus, like, sometimes they'll have a thing, but most of the time, it's definitely not pre-recorded.
Okay. I mean, again, I don't know if it is or not. I've just always assumed that it would be.
Okay.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, it just seems smarter to pre-record it.
Yeah, but then you get a lot of shit if you stop singing and the backing track is the only thing playing for a while.
Yeah, it's happened, you know, there's awkward moments where that happens, but, like, I get why some people would find that awkward. You know, yeah. I understand why you would pre-record it. It makes sense. I would do it too. But yeah, so I would say that's a thing.
Okay.
At least I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, in my notes, I do have that this episode was entirely inspired by Trey personally despising the rainforest.
Okay.
That Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers apparently suggested that Trey and his girlfriend go to Costa Rica. They went to Costa Rica and he fucking hated it.
Okay.
So he came back and I guess made this episode.
It did have a personal feel to it.
Yeah, he said, like, in this episode, everything Carmen says I agree with.
Okay.
In this episode. Which is actually surprising, because I do feel like Cartman is generally the not there, is the, like, It's Always Sunny uses the characters as a opposite of what the writer's, you know, opinions are. It is clear that the writer's opinions are usually the opposite of the character.
Right.
But so in a way, that character sort of also is that. I would say Cartman is that, but in the same way. Cartman usually feels like or even like the stance they're taking, but the most extreme version of it.
Yeah.
Like, he is a side to show the extreme version of their side, normally, I would say, as opposed to the opposite of their side. But yeah, so that is interesting that in this episode he says everything he says I agree with.
It is an interesting dynamic. Like, it's pretty rare that Cartman is unilaterally right in an episode.
Yeah, yeah. Well, in the context of the episode, he's right. But yeah, this episode had a lot of controversy with just Costa Rica.
I can imagine.
Only Costa Rica cared. But yeah, just with everything Cartman said, pretty much. But yeah, I do love a line of, like, it's not funny. It's not funny to be living in these conditions. Just saying this place looks like shit. I went to Haiti. Haiti looks like shit. It smells like shit. It's awful. It's sad. Like, it's not out of everything Cartman said, that was not like a, you know, asshole thing to say. I've gone to, you know, Baltimore, and it smells like shit, and it looks like shit. It's still America, but I don't care saying it. It looks like shit, it smells like shit. It's factual. It does.
Right.
It's a bad environment. But yeah, so the only critical reception I have is just someone from IGN saying that hearing Jennifer Aniston lose it at the end with you know, saying "fuck the rainforest, destroy the rainforest." I don't give a fuck about the rainforest. That's generally where it's like when there's actually reception notes for the episodes. Is whenever there's a guest star, and people are like, "Ha ha ha! I like the guest star said fuck." But yeah, I guess that's it. We got we were introduced to Clyde last episode. Now we're introduced to Craig. I don't think he's been named prior to this. He's definitely been around, but yeah, I don't think he's been named prior to this. But that was Craig. He gives a middle finger. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say there.
I mean, he was also kind of disconnected from the rest of the episode.
I completely forgot he appeared in this episode because I love that fucking gag of as I remember it being called to the principal's office and then just it being Craig there instead. But yeah, that's all I have for this episode.
I feel pretty comfortable now because this feels like what I thought South Park was going to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I will say the natives. Oh, that didn't hold up. I feel like normally they're stereotypical. Like that was also them going like extremely overly stereotypical,
Sure.
which is what they do, you know. And I appreciate that. I think going extremely overly stereotypical is the best way to do a stereotype.
Okay.
Because it's better than it shows that like clearly this is a characterization
Okay.
of it rather than like a how the creator thinks that, you know,
Right.
those people look like or whatever. But yeah, I mean, they were supposed to be more, you know, the more wacky, monstery, sci-fi
Right.
kind of thing. The like, oh, it's a native tribe, but they're inhuman in other ways. But it's still very, I mean, it's just black skin, huge face, lips. Oh man,
It was pretty wild.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I was actually like, I'm pretty sure most stuff in South Park's gonna hold up." that one caught me by surprise. But yeah, that's it for this episode. If you want to see the next episode early, you can check that out on the Patreon for $4 a month. Till next time, get the fuck out of here.